Welcome to the Part-Time Preppers. I guess we could call this Ammo Update and Stockpiling Thoughts. This is a late night edition. It is after midnight, so I will speak softly and carry a big gun. Okay. Back in, I would say about December 2013, after taking some advice, some of the YouTube people and others, that it would be a good idea to stockpile some ammunition for whatever could be coming around the bend. Most, if you look, videos will talk about the 5,000 rounds for each weapon, 2,000 rounds, at least 1,000 rounds, which I won't debate, because I do think it is somewhat of an investment. I mean, if you can get the ammunition at a decent price, you don't overpay. It's not something frivolous that, it's going to be worthless in a year or two. I mean, you could always resell it. Some people make a profit, but it's definitely not something that's wasteful. I believe, I can't remember the channel, but they say lead is the new bullion. But, they could be correct there. But I said, being me and the hand model, being middle-class family, I set some very modest goals for the year. It's now September, so it's less than a year we've been doing this. Of 500 rounds for each weapon or firearm, and we did decide to 1,000 rounds of 22. We have 3 22 firearms, 2 rifles, and a revolver, and we're very close to that goal of 3,000 rounds. I believe we're like at 26 something now, and 500 rounds for every other firearm. Again, the key is trying to get it at decent prices. So I guess it is time to start to go over some of the ammo here. Okay, we had a little road trip this past weekend. We went to visit some friends. And we'll start here at Cabela's. I got the Finocchi made in Italy 9mm, and this Herder's, if I'm saying it correctly, 9mm. We're very close. We only have one 9mm firearm, and we're very close at the 500 round goal with that. It's again, I try to. The $13.99 mark is my goal. I try not to go above that. I have a couple of times with some of the ammo, but I will give you, now this ain't going to focus too well. It's poor lighting here, but let's take a scroll down and see here. Okay, we're going to scroll a little bit more. 9mm, $11.99 for the Herders. That's steel casing, made in Russia, I believe, which was, I didn't realize that till recently, that brand was from Russia. And let's scroll down a little more. The Finocchi was $12.74, 9mm. It's round, full metal jacket, 115 grain. So again, the magical $13.99 was a little bit under that, which made me happy. The next, 223. Now that, we're pretty woefully under 500 at the moment. We're working on it slowly. I got the PCM bronze there. Let's see if we could find the price on that one. That was at Cabela's, and I believe it was $6.99, which is probably about the going rate for that. I've seen that other places. I don't know if you could focus that in here, or I can focus it in, but $6.99. The Tula, the steel case, $5.47 at a Walmart down by where we were visiting, which is a decent price. Next, 30-06 Springfield for M1. I didn't know PPU made it. There's only a couple companies that make it specifically for the M1 Grand Rifle, and that actually was a little bit of a surprise. Now tell me if I'm wrong, but $17.99 seemed to be a decent price. If I can find the $17.99, there it is. It looks like 150 grain full metal jacket. So I was kind of pleased with that. I didn't know that company made it. And then last was the 380, which we're pretty close on the 500 rounds. 2 boxes of the HPR full metal jacket. And now 380 is never cheap. And I've seen as high as $30 for just round full metal jackets. Let's see if we can focus that in. We got 2 packs of that, $23.99, and the Tula I thought was a very reasonable. If I can find that one, there we go. There's Walmart. Tula was $14.97, which again I thought that was a fairly reasonable price because I don't really like to do reloads on 380. It's a finicky round, at least as far as I'm concerned. Now you'll see the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard. The reason I'm showing that is hopefully in the next video, at least gun review we do, we're going to be featuring that everyday carry. We put 100 rounds. I got that late in April. We put 100 rounds of the Winchester white box through it the first time we took it out. A little disappointing. We had a couple of 2-3 light strikes. We had 1 stovepipe that I remembered. A little disappointed. And then we took it out again with 50 rounds of reloads, which, again, that was even more disappointing. Had 2 or 3 light strikes again, and another stovepipe. But then just about a month ago, I took it out with the PMC, it was the PMC brand 380, and I'm sorry, it was Blazer Brass. That's what it was, Blazer Brass, not PMC. And it shot flawlessly. It made me feel a lot better because as an everyday carry, the most important thing is that your firearm discharges every time. So before shooting that, I was thinking about either trading it in, but it did shoot flawlessly. So what I plan on doing is taking I will give it I don't want to use the Tula. I'll do the HPR brand, and we'll see how it runs with that. Before I make any decisions, we'll do a review. Let us see, what am I missing? Well, okay, one theory too in doing this is buy 2 boxes, and the third one you shoot. Because you just don't, you do want to keep in practice, you do want to use your firearms, get used to them, you don't want to get too rusty. So what we've been doing this whole time is buy 2 boxes, or if you buy 3 boxes, shoot 1, you put 2 away. If you buy 2 boxes, and the next time you buy a box, then you can shoot that box, and then of course you're going to put the next 2 away. So you definitely you want to keep using your weapons, and so hopefully, and I'm going to show you. I don't know if this is going to get posted by Labor Day, but a very nice candle once again. Our little Labor Day and 4th of July candle. And I don't know if this will be posted by Labor Day, but if not, I hope you had a good Labor Day. And my favorite holiday is over, or my favorite, it's not my favorite holiday, my favorite season, the unofficial end of summer has come. But for me in the hand model, I think fall is our second favorite season, because we like campfires and wearing hoodies, and a little bit of cold is okay. So, until next time, take care from the Part-Time Preppers. See ya.